Good morning, LifePointe Alliance. My name's John.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Pastor Gary, and it is good to have you out there on this winter morning.
Yeah.
That's okay. Spring will be back tomorrow afternoon, so don't get too excited. Put the snow shovels away. We're not going to need them. Hey, it's
It'll
good
melt
to
in
have
5
you
minutes
here.
anyways.
Yeah, it's good to have you here today. If you're new, welcome. We thank you. And if you want to learn more about LifePointe Alliance, you can go to lifepointealliance.org/new or scan that little, there it is.
It's called a QR code, Pastor
Yeah,
Gary.
that little box down there.
Yeah, that little box with all the other boxes and
Yeah.
So you can also, with that QR code down there, you can also send in the offering. You can do it online as well. Visit us at lifepointealliance.org/give. And again, scan the QR code that's right at the bottom of the screen below me there.
Yeah, that's a neat little gadget, though, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you've been with us all week. And when Missions Conference, our Global Impact Conference, has been this week. And our guest speaker, Eric, and John and Kathy Howard have been great. They did a great job, tremendous job. I mean, Eric gave a great testimony on Monday night and challenged a lot of us to remember about our missionaries around the world. And not only just to remember them, but to pray for them, because they face the same trials and struggles that we do, and we need to be sensitive to that. So if God puts them on your heart to pray for them, even no matter what time of the day, pray for them, because they go through those trials, those struggles. You know, so often in Scripture we read this chapter, this happened, and the next chapter something else great happens. We think, oh, that's the way it is. Something happens great every day. No, sometimes there's 40 years in between that. And we can get caught up in thinking something great has to happen every day. Sometimes God just wants us to be faithful. But with that, they gave us 2 questions this week on social media. And the first question of the week is, if you could be an international worker, what country would you serve in?
Germany or Italy?
Germany?
Those are my top picks, but wherever God sends me, that's where I'll go.
Okay. I picked the country of Hawaii. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't a country.
That's good. That's the country of the United States. It's not. You wouldn't be an international worker. You'd be a national worker.
Yeah, they need the Lord too.
Absolutely.
No, Austria would be nice. Beautiful. I like the
Oh,
Alps
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, that's an interesting question. But I guess the bottom line is, it's where would God send you? Mm-hmm. Would you be willing to go? And that's really what it's causing us to think about. So, what was your biggest takeaway.
There you go.
Takeaway from the conference this week.
So I think my biggest takeaway with missions conference this week is that, again, you covered a lot of it, that the missionaries need prayer. There's not always that amazing, awesome stuff, people getting saved, churches being planted and flourishing every day. It's not always like that. There's a lot of groundwork that needs to be laid, and sometimes that's just mundane and just stressful. I think that's the kind of thing that I took away the most, is there's not always that big, grandiose, amazing things happening at the face. There's a lot of great things happening behind the scenes.
We are that fast food mentality where we want something, we want it to happen now.
That's a good way to put that. I was trying to figure that out.
We need to wait on the Lord.
Absolutely.
But anyhow, what else is happening?
So we're available on podcast. You can listen to the sermons on your favorite podcasting platforms, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Spotify is my personal favorite. You can also get caught up with previous sermons, sermon clips, and past services on our YouTube channel at LifePointe Alliance.
And don't get Apple Podcasts mixed up with apple pie. I don't think you can hear a sermon on an apple pie. But
sermon. Maybe a podcast about apple pie, but...
Hey, another thing that's happening here on March 20th, that's a week and a half away. We're having another R&R. That's Reconnect and Relationship with our senior adult luncheon. We're going to have ham, baked potatoes, sweet potatoes, all
Apple
kinds
pie?
of goodies. Yeah, you want to bring it?
Oh, I'm not allowed to go.
You can still give it. Donate it.
Oh, that's a good point. I
Anyhow,
might give you guys an apple pie.
Sign up for it. We look forward to having you there. It's a great time. So
That's what I hear.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you out in the sanctuary. God bless, and may the Lord bless you today.
Have a good afternoon.